Good day, viewers. You're welcome to another exciting episode of Corpers Corner on TLCell Nigeria TV. And Corpers Corner is a platform where we talk about the life of core members in Nigeria, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I am Tessie Iloloji, and here with me are my beautiful ladies. Ladies, how are you?
Hello, Tessie.
Well, I'm Juliet Onobai, ever loving.
And then I'm Rose Silver, the amazing.
Yeah, the amazing Silver. Tessie,
Hey.
Thank you. I love yours too. Juliet, I love yours.
Nobody loves my... Oh, thank you. Okay, Tessie, we missed you so much.
Yeah, it's amazing having the three of us here.
And how's your week been? Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, before everything, congratulations to those passing out by BCom members. Kudos to you all. I know we know a couple of friends that are passing out today. I don't mention names. We have Baye, we have Bella, we have Tosin. Congratulations to you guys. You are
Angela.
Free. No more Alawi. No more Alawi.
That's a very touchy statement, Juliet.
It's scary, I know, right? Even me, as I'm saying it, I'm like, I'll soon pass out. No more Alawi for me too. Okay, first things first, NYSC update of the week. Well, the trending story for this week is the fact that a core member with the name Oyodele Lawrence, serving in Nasarawa State, he has dedicated and he has also provided educational aids for students of Government Secondary School Gidan, Nasarawa State. He did this as an act of sacrifice. He said that he saw their struggles and he donated educational aids to them. Like, kudos to him. He saved a quarter of his allowance, and he did this like as an act of sacrifice, and it was really amazing.
That's amazing, really.
Nice.
Not
So
every
core
core
member.
member. I don't know. Probably
Like
before I'm done, I might consider.
1908. I'll not save a quarter. Oh well, let's just go on a very short break. We have a very interesting topic for today, and when we come back, we'd fill you in. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back on the show. If you're just joining us, this is Corpers Corner on TSL Nigeria TV. Today's topic is the obligatory nature of the NYSC scheme. Should it be abolished or sustained? The NYSC scheme was developed in 1973, 22nd of May, with decree number 22. When it was established, it wanted to foster peace among core members, to create a situation where core members from different ethnic groups go around Nigeria to create peace and also to improve on the mindsets of individuals. It is on that nature that we ask, should the NYSC scheme be sustained or abolished? So ladies, what do you think? Do you think the NYSC scheme should be sustained? What is your general opinion on the NYSC scheme?
Okay.
That's a very huge question. Tessie, go first.
Okay. To me, I feel it shouldn't be abolished.
Why?
It should be sustained. Because one, it helps to bring different ethnic groups together. Yeah, it helps to bring different. It helps youth to move from to migrate from one
Location
state to another, like that. So,
Okay, for me, I won't lie. I'll be totally honest. I want it to be abolished.
Why?
Okay, even if not abolished, if we're trying to find like a middle ground or something, like after the 1 month orientation camp, everybody should just go their separate ways, because I don't really see that 11 months after. It's tragic for some core members, and it is beautiful for some core members, but the ratio of core members that it is beautiful for is actually is lower than ratio of ones that it's like tragic for. I wouldn't say it's tragic for me, but
Are you not happy to be here? Like, as we're core members, we're on this platform. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but after 1 month service, I feel like the 1 month, 1 month orientation camp. After that camp, I feel like that's like enough socialization ground created for inter-ethnic groups to come together. And
you know, in camp, you can't actually, you can't actually get yourself acquainted to people in camp because of the activities and all that.
You can actually, in camp, there's nothing so much to do per se.
Okay.
So you can use your free time to socialize. I did that. So it's like,
okay.
I met a couple of friends from the northern states, and I socialized. We got to know each other. I still have them as friends. And if I'm to travel to the north today, I'll still contact them. And it's like, after this 1 month service, most of the time, we all claim that it brings corpers together, but most of the time, after you leave camp, it is just the ones that are posted to your immediate local government. Those are the ones you really have the time, or even the... those are the ones you would really socialize with more. You instantly almost cut off everybody else. Then maybe after the service, then you revisit your former friends or something. But I feel the 1 month camp is enough to serve that purpose.
Okay, so we all understand that NYSC is very important. So can you guys, just give us some problems you have faced during this service year, so we know the actual problem with the NYSC and know why it should be abolished or sustained?
Okay, for one, the government does not care about our welfare, and that is like pretty obvious. Now, the first instance I'm going to cite is the fact that when we were in camp, they told us that if a corps member were to die serving, they'll pay a sum of 150 million naira to the corps member's family. Now tell me, how has that really happened? The corps members that died during the recent election, did they really send 150 million naira to each of their families as compensation? And forget about the compensation part. It is not really, money is not enough compensation for the loss of the life of a graduate. You've gone to school for 4 years and you're serving, and you just lose your life, and it's really sad. The government does not care about our welfare. And I can cite another instance. The thing is, corps members are being used for cheap labor, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, you see organizations like schools, for instance, and schools, for instance, they have a school can actually like apply for 4 or 5 corps members and be paying them 5,000 naira. But if you were to really employ staffs to do that job, to teach your students, will you be paying them 5,000 naira?
I beg to differ there, because I feel like the NYSC has created a standard for your PPA to pay you, because even on your deployment your letter, you see where it's written, corps members should be treated as staff, and then accommodation should be provided, and then not to talk about the 19,800 naira the government pays corps member at the end of every month.
That is so
I think that is welfare enough. And then thanks to Buhari's team, the president's team, that are looking into paying corps members 30,000 naira Juliet. Posterity for corps members coming in, we'll be getting 30,000 naira. That is welfare.
Let's talk about this. Last week we talked about this, and you said that we should pray, it should come.
Yes. So, but they're looking into it. A committee has been set.
They will keep looking into it. They will keep doing that. Of course, they'll tell you that they will promise to commence payments. They will do that. When you pass that, you know that it's
for Juliet. Are you sure you love?
I love my country. I love my country. I'm just a normal youth trying to spot out the problems we have, and of course, it's spotting out a problem will be useless if we can't provide solutions, right?
Yeah, of course. I feel like solutions to the problem.
I feel like to solve that problem of cheap labor, using corpers as cheap labor, as a means of cheap labor rather, I feel like the NYSC should provide enough or adequate supervision to go around these PPAs and check if the corps members are actually doing well, if they are being paid proper. I had a friend that was posted to a passport shop.
There are supervisors that actually do that.
Didn't go to all the schools.
It's just that they are not doing their work. So I believe the federal government should try and check if those supervisors are actually doing
okay,
their work.
That is my point. Okay, let's come back to this story. I'm sorry. I'll wrap up after this very short story. Like a friend of mine was posted to a passport shop, and it was to be paid 2,000 naira at the end of a month.
Okay, wow.
2,000 naira.
So are you there? To me, what's the motto of NYSC?
So you will die serving your fatherland.
No, be humble. Serve and be humble.
The money.
Okay, ladies. Well, that is a wrap for this segment. To the federal government, we say thank you for the opportunity to serve our country. We are happy doing it, and then we look forward to a better time where future generations can be given, adequate allowance. So thank you. Now we move to the fact of the day. So Tessie,
All right.
What is the fact that we do not know for today? Give us.
All right. Did you know that banging your head on the wall for 1 hour actually burns 150 calories.
Whoa. So if I need to lose weight,
you need that.
Well, that's some serious shit, GS. Did you hear that? She said you need to go and bang your head on the wall so that you can lose weight.
Fellow Nigerians, I didn't have anything to say.
Are you sure?
Bang my head on the wall. That's a lie.
Respond.
I love my body the way it is. I don't want to burn any calories. Please. Wait, but seriously, banging your head burns calories.
Yeah,
okay, for everybody out there, if you want to lose fat, the very easy way is just bang your head on the wall. Yeah. Just hope they don't tie you and take you to a psychiatrist home. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, now we don't usually do this. This is an unusual segment, but in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in camp right now, Batch B, Stream 1, core members in camp right now. We're going to be jamming to some NYSC tunes that we learned back at the orientation camp during the man of war drills precisely. They were so memorable. I don't know why I don't really remember anyone. Tessie, please just lead us in praise and worship.
She was so active. She was active.
Alright, talk about this one that they said shoe
get
Oh, I know that one. Epic, I get quality.
Yeah. I can't say that word.
I can't say that word.
Shoe get size.
And this is what is it called? If you you go bomb mumu, something like that.
Okay, I know that one.
I remember.
Copper marry copper, they go bomb mumu.
Let's go. You go
They go bomb mumu.
You go bomb mumu. If soldier marry soldier, you go bomb mumu.
Okay.
That's really interesting. There were so many interesting moments. The soldiers at camp. I know this one is very common. Even the core members, all the female core members are called Mama. Kai, Mama, come here. This Mama it was really interesting at camp.
And the most memorable moment I had was the carnival. The carnival was so amazing.
And
you know why it was memorable for me?
Why?
Because I was dressed as Lolo.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
It was a fantastic moment.
We had this platoon that used Indomie sachets to make gown and
you would know that Nigerian youths are so creative.
So
yes,
many
it was
guys
amazing.
camp, when you see the ladies, they'll be like,
yes, because
people are changed. As in, like, people are changed.
You do your whole makeup, wear your jeans and all.
So these white and white is hiding you people.
And they'll be calling us white fowl.
Yeah.
I will not forgive those soldiers. Moving on. Now it's time for the traditional part of the show, the freestyle segment. God, I'm always so excited. This is like the highlight of the show for me. And well, today we're going to try our best. I can never have to save my life, but we're going to try. Tessie, who will go first? Who will go first?
I'll go first. I will go. Hey,
I'm sure this should do. Yeah.
Be my hype women now.
Yeah. Go.
Silver, go. My name is Silver. Yeah. I'm a copper. I'm a fine girl. I'm a CSL. Oh shit. Yeah. Tessie, take over.
Okay, go. Say a very big shout out to all NYs, to all the batch B coming back,
Yes, congratulations.
To Neki and to that, my darling Della. I say a very big shout out to all of you out there.
Shout out. Whoa. I said I cannot rap to save my life, and that is exactly what is happening right now. Yeah. I'm Julie. Copper. Oh my God, I am so sorry.
You know what? We did it better
really
than all the guests that we've had here so far.
Like,
we are the best.
Yeah.
I'm releasing an album. I'm featuring the both of you.
Oh shit, yeah, that is the
You don't want to be popular and famous.
Yes,
You don't want to blow. You don't want to be on Instagram. Big gay.
super.
I'm taking over. Don't worry.
We will take over. Yeah, we're girl power. It is taking over. So watch out for us. Our track is coming out very soon. We're going to drop it. And with that, it's a wrap. Well, oh God, it's been amazing with you girls over here. Like we had this amazing conversation, and we're still going to argue after. You know how we do it. Well, for now, it was such an amazing time. Thank you so much for joining us, and please join us next week. Corpers Corner is brought to you by TSL Nigeria TV, and do well to join us. Same time next week, every Thursday by 1 p.m. Do not fail to join us because we always have fun here. We always carry you along on the updates of the week. And until next time, I remain Juliet Nova, your lovely homegirl for the show. And of course, Tessie and the amazing Silva.
Bye, guys.
Until next time, guys, it's a wrap. Goodbye.